Welcome back.
Thank you.
This is DieCast Street League. We are here in Rock City. We have a beautiful race for you today.
What you got, bud?
Survivor Series Group 9 and 10. 2-for-1 special.
That's how I buy my baked beans.
We don't have any baked beans, but we do have some of the best drivers and best cars from around the world.
Well, let's get to it, bud. Dang.
Let's get to these drivers and cars. 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge.
I like the paint job on this.
The driver of that car is Bubba Smithy.
That's the name of my pawpaw on my daddy's side. 850 horsepower.
Sierra Cosworth.
I never seen a car like this before.
The driver of that car is Old Sarge.
Is he too old to race? 750 horsepower.
1968 AMC Javelin AMX. The driver of that car is Coots from Team Bent Rod Racing.
He's gonna come in last with that bent rod. 860 horsepower.
Karma GS6.
This car is named after ice cream toppings.
The driver of that car is Flip Gambino from Team Flips Racing.
Welcome back, buddy. 870 horsepower. I love saying horsepower.
There you have it. Those are the cars and drivers that will be putting it all on the line for your viewing pleasure. We're going to best out of 4 races wins. First place gets 3 points. Second place gets 2. Third place will get 1 point.
That 1 point will come in handy, I tell you.
Yes, it will, Roy. First and second place will move on to the second round. Let's go! Bubba Smithy has the lead going down the first long straight. Flip Gambino is on his bumper. He has no air to breathe. Old Sarge is in third place trying to make a move. Oh, he lost it over the jump right there. Old Flip Gambino spun out right before the S-curve. Bubba Smithy has a free run at the finish line. He would take first place. Oh my goodness. Coots passed up Old Sarge for the second place position right at the line. Bubba Smithy would take first place. Coots would take second. Old Sarge would take third. What a race.
Man, Coots passed up Sarge like he was a hitchhiker in the rain.
Yeah, Roy, let's check out the replay. You see Bubba Smithy right there was in first place. You see Flip Gambino was all on his bumper trying to get around him right there. He bumped him going into the third turn. And then Sarge tried to make a move right there on the inside lane, but he ended up spinning out after he made contact to Flip Gambino backside.
But all 3 drivers came down at the same time after the jump, but then Sarge got squirrely and he was out of the hunt for the second place position.
And Flip Gambino spun out before the S-curves, and that allowed Bubba Smithy to take that free run to the finish line all by himself.
He had enough time to order some Pizza Hut.
And you see Sarge right here got passed up by Coots right at the line for that second place position.
Second place was a battle. Coots passed up Sarge right at the line.
Bubba Smithy in the GTO won that race.
He sure did win it and got a great time, a 1280 on the first lap down. If you get 12 seconds, you got a good running car, I tell you.
Yeah, Roy, that is facts. Coots in the AMC has 2. Old Sarge in the Cosworth has 1. Bubba Smithy in the GTO has 3. Flip Gambino in the Karma has 0. Race 2 about to go down right now.
We got Old Sarge and Coots in the front row. Who's gonna take this one?
I don't know, Roy, but that's why we here to find out. Let's go! Old Sarge has the lead going down the first long straight. Coots is at his door and got the pass, and Flip Gambino got the second place away from Sarge as well. Coots has a 2-car lead going into the fourth turn. Flip Gambino closed the gap, bumped him right there coming out of the S-curve, and Coots took off with a 6-car lead. Coots would take first place. Flip Gambino would take second. Old Sarge would take third. What a race.
Another 12-second time? These cars are moving and grooving down this road.
Yes, they are, Roy. Let's check out the replay. You see Old Sarge had the lead going down the first long straight. You see Coots at his door, got the pass, and then Flip Gambino got the pass for the second place position. Flip Gambino was all on Coots' bumper going into that third turn, trying to get around him at all costs.
Yeah, Flip was trying to get around Coots. He almost lost control after he bumped the back of Coots' car.
Yeah, let's check that out again. You see Flip Gambino bumped the back of his car, almost lost control. Coop kept it straight. Look at it right there, bumped him. Oh, he tried to spin him out actually, and Coots did some driving and kept that AMC straight.
We got Flip Gambino on tape trying to do a dirty maneuver.
We got him on tape?
I mean camera, you know I'm old school.
Flip Gambino was harassing Coots right there all the way into them S-curves, tried to pass him on the inside lane, and Coots took off. Look at it right there, tried to take the inside lane on Coots, but he took off.
Yeah, Coots got on the gas and he was out of there. He didn't want no more of that rough play.
Coots and the Javelin won that race.
And he got a 12.96 time.
Coots in the AMC has 5. Old Sergeant and Cosworth has 2. Bubba Smithy in the GTO has 3. Flip Gambino in the Karma has 2.
Okay.
Race 3 about to go down right now.
We got Coots going against Flip Gambino in the front row. Should be a good one.
Let's go. Coots got the lead going down the first long straight. Flip Gambino just passed him up going into the second turn. He took off with about a 6 or 7 car lead over the hump. He is gone. No one is close to that man. Looks like he has a solo shot at the finish line. Oh my goodness. Look at the time he just put up.
Holy crap. That is the second best time ever of all time in DieCast Street League.
It sure is, Roy. Yeah, Roy, that is a great time. A 12.26. Flip Gambino was moving that car.
Are you talking about dessert?
Roy, what the heck are you talking about?
Bud, didn't you just say caramel?
Yeah, I did.
That's a dessert, the stuff you put on top of ice cream and stuff.
That's caramel, Roy.
Oh, my bad.
I would have guessed you knew your desserts better.
What the heck do you mean by that?
I'm just going off your body type. Never mind, Roy. Oh. You see, Coots had the first place position but got passed up by Flip Gambino right there before the second turn.
Yeah, Coots had the lead right here. Flip Gambino hit the turbo button and passed him up going into that second turn. He was gone.
Yeah, Roy, Flip Gambino hit every turn perfect. Over the jump, he came down straight as the arrow with all 4 wheels on the road.
I don't think he messed up one bit. He didn't slide out on no turns over the jump. He was straight, just like you said.
Yeah, Roy, he was flying down this road. No one was even close to that man. He had about a 10, 11 car lead. Coming out of the last turn, he was doing about 170 plus.
He probably was doing about 177.
Flip Gambino in the Karma GS6 won that race.
He sure did win it and got a 12.26 time.
Coots in the AMC has 7. Old Sergeant in the Cosworth has 3. Bubba Smithy in the GTO has 3. Flip Gambino in the Karma has 5. Race 4, the last race of this group, about to go down right now.
Coots got this locked up. The other 3 drivers are fighting for second place.
Yeah, Roy, let's go. Flip Gambino has the lead going down the first long straight. Coots is about 5 cars back going into the second turn. Oh, coming out of the third turn, Flip Gambino took off. He is on a heck of a run. It looks like a 12-second time for sure. And I was right, a 12.28. He put up the second best time and the third best time in one race series. Flip Gambino will take first place. Coots will take second,
and the other 2 drivers caught a DNF. Let's check out the replay, bud. He was moving.
Coming at you, Roy. Flip Gambino had about a 3-car lead over the rickety bridge. That turned into about a 6-car lead going into the second turn.
Bud, he was flying down that road like he was 5 minutes late for work for a double shift.
Yeah, Roy, he was flying. He did not slow down one bit before that jump.
He almost jumped right into the bridge.
He got squirrely just a little bit, but it was not enough to slow him down to get a 12-second time.
A 12.28 time, buddy. Get it right now.
A 12.28 time. Okay, Roy. Around all these curves, he took them all perfectly.
Man, he put the gap on everybody like it was a 70% off sale at the mall. And he was Employee of the Year, putting the gap on everybody's back.
Yeah, Roy, from first to second, it was a pretty big gap.
But I already said that. Get your own material.
Flip Gambino in the Karma won that race.
He sure did. He had a 12-8 time.
Coots in the AMC has 9. Old Sarge in the Cosworth has 3. Bubba Smithy in the GTO has 3. Flip Gambino in the Karma has 8.
Group 10.
1971 Javelin AMX. The driver is Craigster Sr.
This car has a crazy paint job.
Yeah, Roy, is really nice.
800 horsepower.
1994 Audi Avant.
But who is that?
The driver of that car is Bolo Brown from Team Miniature Car Racing.
Not the driver, the lady. 750 horsepower.
Chevy Chevelle SS Express.
This car looks fast.
The driver of that car is Big Dior Winston.
That's quite the name. 900 horsepower.
Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The driver of that car is Raging Ricky.
720 horsepower.
Second race lap 1 about to go down right now.
We got Craigster Sr. going against Bolo Brown in the front row.
Should be a good one. Let's go! Craigster Sr. has the lead going down the first long straight. Bolo Brown is about 3 cars back in second place. Looks like he's catching up right here over the jump. Oh, Bolo Brown had trouble in the 4th turn. Craigster would get a free shot at the finish line. Oh, Big Dior Winston passed up Bolo Brown at the finish line for the 2nd place position. Craigster Sr. would take 1st place. Big Dior Winston would take 2nd. Bolo Brown would take 3rd. What a race.
Okay, that was a good start in first race.
Yeah, Roy was. You see right here, Craigster Sr. had the 1st place position. Bolo Brown was 3 cars back in 2nd place.
And Raging Ricky was in 3rd place. Bolo Brown was trying to reel in Craigster Sr. He did a little bit over the jump right here, but in the 4th turn, that's when Craigster Sr. broke loose and put the gap on everybody.
And Big Dior Winston passed up Raging Ricky for the 3rd place position going into the 4th turn. Right here, you see it, he passed him up right before the 4th turn. Nasty for the 3rd place position.
Yeah, bud, 3rd place was a battle. I know Craigster Sr. and Bolo Brown were going at it, but 3rd place, they were going at it as well. They were like 2 bald eagles fighting over a toupee.
Yeah, Roy, you see it right here on this long straight right here. Big Dior Winston passed up Raging Ricky right before that 4th turn.
Meanwhile, Craigster Sr. had a solo shot to the finish line all by himself. Bolo Brown was in 2nd place, and then Big Dior Winston had the audacity to take the outside lane and pass him up.
Yeah, Roy, Big Dior Winston had 2 late passes in this race.
That's unfortunate because Bolo Brown had that 2nd place and then he took it away from him.
Yeah, Roy, when it's only 4 laps, every single point counts.
I already told them that at the start of the race series.
Craigster Sr. in the AMX won this race.
And he got a 14.87 time.
Craigster Sr. in the AMX has 3. Big Dior Winston in the Chevelle has 2. Raging Ricky in the Porsche has 0. Bolo Brown in the Audi has 1. Race 2 about to go down right now.
We got Bolo Brown going against Big Dior Winston in the front row. Who's gonna win this one?
I don't know, Roy. Let's find out. Let's go! Bolo Brown has the lead going down the first long straight. Craigster Sr. is all on his bumper. He has no air to breathe. Oh, he tried to pass him right there on the inside, but Bolo Brown maintained the 1st place position. Craigster Sr. is pulling out all the stops to get around Bolo Brown, but he is not giving it up easy without a fight. Bolo Brown would take 1st place. Craigster Sr. would take 2nd. Big Dior Winston would take 3rd. What a race.
Man, they were going at it like two hippos fighting over a quarter piece of watermelon.
Bolo Brown was playing defense because Craigster Sr. was all on his bumper the whole way down. He was drafting him over the bridge, tried to take the inside lane right there in the third turn, but Bolo Brown was having none of that.
Yeah, Craigster Sr. was waiting on Bolo Brown to mess up one time. That was the only opportunity right there he could have got around Bolo going into that third turn, but he could not get it done.
Yeah, Bolo made no mistakes going down this road at all. Craigster Sr. was waiting on him to slip up just one time so he can get around Bolo.
Yeah, Craigster Sr. was harassing Bolo all the way from the start to the end of this race. Bolo Brown did not panic just because Craig Sr. was in his review the whole way.
Bolo Brown and the Audi won this race.
And he got a 15.55 time.
Craigster Sr. in the AMX has 5. Big Dior Winston in the Chevelle has 3. Raging Ricky in the Porsche has 0. Bolo Brown in the Audi has 4. Race 3 about to go down right now.
We got Big Dior Winston going against Raging Ricky in the front row. Who's gonna take it?
I don't know, Roy. Let's find out. Let's go. Big Dior Winston has the first place position going down the first long straight. Bolo is on his bumper. He has no air to breathe. Oh, Big Dior Winston took off with about an 8-car lead. What the heck? Big Dior Winston must have hit the nitrous button early because he took off. He would take first place. Bolo Brown would take second. Raging Ricky would take third. What a race.
But how much horsepower does Big Dior Winston have in that Chevelle? He was taking off like a jet fighter.
Roy, honestly, it looks like he has about 1,200 horsepower in that Chevelle. Bolo Brown was on his bumper right here. I thought it was gonna be a race.
Yeah, bud, I thought it was gonna be a good race too, but out of that third turn, he took off like a rocket.
Yeah, Roy, it was like he hit the nitrous button right there and took off. Over the jump, he got a lot of air, came down straight, took every turn perfectly.
Man, Big Dior Winston can drive that Chevelle. That's all I know after that race right there.
Yeah, Roy, he can drive that Chevelle. That Chevelle is faster than we thought. I thought it said 800 horsepower, but that is more like 1,200.
Yeah, but it seems like a 1,200 horsepower car to me.
And right here, Raging Ricky was harassing Bolo Brown, tried to get around him on the outside lane, but Bolo kept that second place position. Bolo was racking up points. Big Dior Winston in the Chevelle won that race.
He sure did win it because he had some nitrous and got a 13.32 time.
Craigster Sr. in the AMX has 5. Big Dior Winston in the Chevelle has 6. Raging Ricky in the Porsche has 1, and Bolo Brown in the Audi has 6. Race 4 about to go down, the last one for this group right now.
We got Raging Ricky going against Craigster Sr. Raging Ricky has his hands full. You know Craigster Sr. know how to harass.
Yeah, Roy, let's go. Craigster Sr. has the lead going down the first long straight. Bolo Brown is all on his bumper. He cannot shake Bolo. Oh, Bolo lost control, and Raging Ricky and Big Dior got around him for the second and third place position. They are all grouped up. Raging Ricky took the outside lane and got that pass right there on Craigster Sr. for the first place position. Oh my goodness. Raging Ricky took first place, Craigster Sr. took second, and Big Dior Winston took third. What a race.
Dang, they saved the best race for last, didn't they? They were going at it. They were all grouped up like my cousin Paul T.
Yeah, Roy, they were all grouped up like your cousin Paul T coming to the line.
But you cannot talk about Paul T like that. He gonna sue you for defamation.
Roy, I'm not gonna even comment on that. Right here, Craigster Sr. had the first place position. Bolo Brown just passed up Raging Ricky for the second place position. Bolo was all on Craigster Sr. bumper right there.
But then he tried to put too much power down too soon and lost control right there. Raging Ricky and Big Dior passed him up.
Bolo Brown was in second place, sitting pretty, and lost it all right there before the jump.
Raging Ricky plowed into Bolo Brown and took the second place position. Big Dior followed suit and was in pursuit of that second place from Raging Ricky.
Bolo Brown could have won this whole race event if he would have just kept the second place position.
He sure could have. Craigster Sr. had first place, but he was getting harassed by Raging Ricky right there. He bumped him, took the outside lane, got door to door with Craigster Sr. and got him right there by a fender.
It was more like a bumper, Roy.
I say fender, you say bumper. It's the same thing.
No, it's not, Roy. Let's check out this replay right here.
Well, let's check it out then. Smarty pants.
Big Dior Winston and Raging Ricky was drafting Craigster Sr. I don't know why Craigster Sr. moved out of the way. He let Raging Ricky take the outside lane on him and get the first place position away from him.
I don't know why he moved out of the way. You was gonna have to plow through the back of my trunk if you wanted this first place victory if I'm racing.
It's more like Raging Ricky made him move. Bumped him right there, got him out of the way, and took his first place position. Raging Ricky in the Porsche won that race.
He sure did win it. It was an entertaining race with a capital I. He got a 16.09 time.
Craigster Sr. in the AMX has 7. Big Dior Winston in the Chevelle has 7. Raging Ricky in the Porsche has 4. And Bolo Brown in the Audi has 6.
Dang, we have a tie. I love when the racing is close like this.
Big Dior Winston had a better time. He would start in the pole position.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
Let's go! Oh, Craigster Sr. treed to light and got the lead from Big Dior Winston. Oh, Big Dior got the lead back, but then Craigster Sr. took it back from Big Dior Winston. Oh, Big Dior Winston got the lead right there over the jump. He is gone.
I know normally we do not replay tiebreakers, but I am calling it, we doing it.
Fine with me, Roy. You see right there, they were toe-to-toe going down that first long straight. Craigster Sr. took the first place away from Big Dior Winston. Going into that second turn, Big Dior Winston got the lead back from Craigster Sr. right there.
But there were already several overtakes before the third turn.
Yeah, Roy, let's check that out again. You see right there, they were neck and neck right there. Craigster Sr. had the lead, but then Big Dior Winston took the inside lane, got the pass, and got the first place position, but Craigster Sr. got it right back over the bridge going into that third turn.
Yeah, but Big Dior Winston got the first place position right back from Craigster Sr. right there over the jump. He did a jump pass and never looked back.
I thought Craigster Sr. was gonna win this one after he got the pass right here.
Big Dior Winston said, not so fast. I can drive this Chevelle like no one has ever driven a Chevelle in their life, and got the pass on Craigster Sr. right there. It was a jump pass that got him done.
Craigster Sr. in the AMX came in second. He's off to the second round. Flip Gambino in the Karma got second. He is off to the second round as well. Big Dior Winston took first place. He's going to the second round. Coots in the AMC got first place. He's in the second round. Congratulations. Thanks for watching DieCast Street League. Please like, subscribe, share, comment.
It is free.
Let's go!